G Taylor, we coming live from Lynchburg, Virginia, man. Let's talk a little bit about artist development. So I was just looking up the definition of art, and it's a creation or a application of creativity in things such as sculptures, paintings, blah 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 blah. The key words that I like is creativity and a creation. So as an artist, you're a creator. You create things via your hands, your mind, and you apply yourself, okay? So you're an artist. Simplest way I could put it is art is a creation from me, from you. So art is things that we create. Now, in terms of artist development, I am a hip hop artist, I am a rapper, I am a singer, a poet, a writer, a reader, a student, a teacher. One second, get some water. A writer, a musician, a lot of different things. I guess I'm telling you guys that to give you some more qualifications on telling you about artist development. I've been developing as an artist for over 20 or so years. I'm 34 years of age. I started doing music more seriously about 15 years ago. But I put my own self through artist development for about 10 years. My first music video came out about 9 years ago. And a lot of people looked at me like, what are you doing? Why you're not putting on music? Well, I think that what a lot of people miss is that you should be taking time to develop yourself as an artist. When I say develop, I think, let's go into it. Development starts with adherence to the fundamentals. So if you want to be a rapper, you should have fundamentals of writing, fundamentals of syllables, fundamentals of how to put a bar together. A bar just being a phrase. A great example would be a bar. Bar just being a phrase. Okay, that's a bar. Bar just being a phrase. Bar just being a phrase. She fine, got me in the days. She beautiful, I'm all on the ways. She make me DJ like craze. And then you have bars, you have syllables, make me DJ like craze. Make a PK to pays. Make a PK could pay. PK could raise. So you have fundamentals to bars and fundamentals to syllables. I would start there as an MC. So again, back to recap real quick. If you want to be a rapper, when we talk about artist development, I think all art starts with adherence to the fundamentals. So if you're a rapper, you need to understand the fundamentals of rap. If you're a writer, the fundamentals of writing. Anyway, I'll get my point. So just adherence to the fundamentals. I'm trying to get y'all the one-on-one on artist development. So artist development 101, adherence to the fundamentals of whatever you're into. If you're a DJ, you should adhere to the fundamentals of DJing. I would actually say, I'm gonna just put a decade on it. I think if you haven't went through a decade of adherence to the fundamentals, and then expounding on that, you may be doing yourself a disjustice as an artist. However, your career can go so many different ways based on who you are and the way you market, depending on when you start. But I think a lot of artists get distracted because they're not focused on the fundamentals of what they're doing and their growth as an artist. The growth isn't always numbers. The growth isn't always metrics. Sometimes the growth is how good are you getting at adherence to the fundamentals, you know, and things of that nature. So once again, another recap. Artist development 101, adhere to the fundamentals of whatever given space you're in. Now, the second thing I would say is, let's talk about spirit. I think spiritual matters just have to do with the way you think and your thought patterns. I encourage all artists and artist development to read books that discuss the basics of thinking. I think if you want to be the best artist you can be, you should understand the basics and the fundamentals of thinking in general, and then understand the basics and fundamentals of your desired given medium, whether that be rapping, um, painting, DJing, whatever, whatever. So once again, we got artist development 101, adherences to the basics and the fundamentals of your given task. Step 2, to grow your spirit by understanding or getting into reading books and different things that teach you the basics of thinking. Between basics of thinking and the basics of the art you're trying to make, I think you'll have a great head start. Um, there's a lot of other places I could go, but I'm gonna keep some of this short and we'll chop it up. So once again, I'll recap. Artist Development 101. Adhere to the basic fundamentals of that given medium in which you're involved with, whether it be rapping, singing, R&B, dancing. Step 1. Step 2 and Step 1 and Step 2 could be interchangeable. Step 2 is to make sure you get into understanding the basics of thought and thinking. Read books on that. James Allen, As a Man Thinketh, Earl Nightingale. There's a lot of different books, but get into that. That was Step 1 and Step 2. Um, Y'all like, comment, subscribe for more content, and I'm gonna fill y'all in on more later.